Wait, that looks so good. Wait, arcade? Oh no. Oh no. I saw that at the end. Wait, oh no. So, hope you guys enjoyed the trailer that we saw for Sonic Dream Team and my reaction. But we're gonna talk in this video that this game has one big problem. And I hope this changes in the next coming months, like even after it releases, like, and I hope it goes to different platforms like Google Play. But we're gonna talk about that in this video, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So we saw the trailer, we all love it. We thought it was so good. The graphics, animations, music, we didn't see much of it. We don't really know much of the story, but it is about Eggman's dreams, and we're trying to stop his dreams from becoming true. But that's the story. But that's it all sounds so good. But there's one big problem that this game has, and that is what everyone is talking about, and that is it's an Apple Arcade. Which means, no, it's not going to be on Android. It's not going to be on the Samsung phones or Android phones, whatever you want to call it. It's not going to be on any other type of phone except Apple. And that is such a bad move on Sega. Because honestly, I thought we were done with exclusives. I thought we were done with the only one console thing, because Sega saw how bad that was for like Sonic Lost World and Sonic Rise of Lyric, and I think there's one other game maybe, but because it's only to one console. It's not like every other console where if it's for multiple consoles, you can sell so much more sales for the game. And I think this is a terrible move. And I can't understand Sega's logic here, because it's like you've kind of known how bad the exclusivity for the Sonic games are. You're not gonna sell that much. And yes, I know Apple is big. Everyone, most people have Apple phones. Like, because if you look at the graph and everything, it's Apple. Most people have Apple phones. Okay, correction. I'm editing this now, and I just realized and looked it up that actually the sales for Android are more than Apple worldwide. But here in America, there's more Apple phones sold to people than Android. Those majority, or not majority, but those big handful and chunk of people like me, and I've seen that other Sonic Troopers have only Android phones, and they won't be able to play this game because it's only on Apple Arcade. But also people are also sad that it's on an Apple Arcade, which is a subscription to the Apple phones. It's like you pay for Apple Arcade and you get this whole library of games, just like a subscription for like Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation subscriptions. And it makes sense for that, but I mean kind of. But if you go back and you go and look at Sega's Hardlight and you go back to their games, 3/4 to all of their games are all free. It's not tied to a subscription. Yes, you can pay for stuff in the game, but when you download the game, it is free on launch. You're able to download it no matter what, no matter if you have a subscription or not. You're able to download it for free. And that is also the problem with this, is that it's tied to a subscription, which means you're gonna have to pay, I think it's $6, I think. I don't know Apple Arcade because I don't have an Apple phone, but it's $6. You're gonna have to pay for that every single month. Every single month. If you want to play this game, you have to pay the $6 every month. Yes, that may not sound like a lot of money, but still, that's still money that you're gonna have to pay for Sonic Arcade or Sonic Dream Team. And I think this is a terrible move, because on both parts, because on like making it tied to a subscription, but also like only having it on Apple Arcade. Yes, I heard somewhere that Apple helped with the making of this game, but I don't know how much, but at least some. But I feel like that should only go so far, as in, yes, the game should only be, I mean, yes, like it would make sense for the game to only be, if Apple helped with the Sonic game in launch, that it could be only tied to Apple for a certain amount of months. But it has to be, at some point, it has to be for other platforms, or else you will just have a lot of people mad and a lot of people who won't be able to play the game. And I just don't, I don't like how this is exclusive to Apple, because it's so it just doesn't sound good. Because for Sonic, yes, I may like Sonic Lost World, and a lot of people don't, and some people do, but I still love the game. But I will say, it could have been, the game could have sold so much more, or a little bit more, if it was tied to Xbox and PlayStation, and I just wish those games wasn't tied to exclusive. And I feel like that is also part of the reason why Sonic, going back to past games, Sonic Boom, we all know that, Rise of Lyric, we all know that. The game, like, if you go back and you try to go back and look up all the stuff that they were wanting to put in the game, the developers wanted to put in so much in the game, but due to this is literally the reason why I don't like Sonic exclusives to the games, to one console. It's because if it's tied to Nintendo Switch, you can only do so much for the Switch, because the graphics, the amount of because PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, those have so much better graphics than the Switch. But if you only make it on the Switch, you can only put so much in that and make the graphics only so good compared to the other consoles and PC. But Rise of Lyric, that game was supposed to have so much. The game was supposed to be so good. The lore, the story, the music, there was so much that was cut. Even, I think it was even in there that Knuckles, I may be wrong, so put in the comments down if I'm wrong or anything. I may be wrong about all this, about Rise of Lyric, but sorry if I am, but let's go back to Rise of Lyric. So, the Rise of Lyric game was supposed to be such a good game, and the graphics were supposed to be good and everything, and it was supposed to launch on the Xbox and all that, but due to its exclusivity for Wii U, the game had to be like, probably cut in half, and the story was just, it was bad. Everything was just cut down because of the Wii U specs. The graphics were not that good. The story had to be like, a lot of stuff had to be cut from the original game, or their plans for the original game, because it was tied to Wii U, and the graphics on how much the game can handle. And that's a reason why I don't like Sonic games only on one specific console, and I don't like how they're doing this for Apple. So let me know what you guys think down below. I don't like how this is being so exclusive to Apple. A lot of people are not happy with it. Even Sonic tubers aren't, including myself. I'm not. I'm not happy about this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am so hyped for the game, but I would be so much more hyped if I had an Apple phone. I mean, I have an iPad, but I don't know if that game would run the game or the subscription, because I know both companies, Samsung and Apple, can only some games can only run on certain phones, like an updated phone, like say for like Samsung, the games can only run on that phone for like a certain phones, like updated phones, like I don't know, an iPhone 8 or something, or a Samsung Galaxy S8 or something, like those phones above, like into just now phones. I don't know if my iPad can run it, but I'll try. But I hope it does, because mine's iPad's on the older side, but I hope it can run it, and I don't think this is a good idea for the game itself, because it will not do good on sales, and I don't think the subscription is good either. I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from, and I don't like this, and I hope you guys can understand, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.